Flight attendants with Delta will soon be getting paid a little bit more money. The airline says it'll now start paying cabin crews during boarding. Up until now, flight attendants did not start getting paid until the passengers were seated and the plane's doors closed. That was the moment that their pay started. Delta says the change will start June 2nd as the company faces the possibility of its more than 20,000 flight attendants forming their own union. The change could increase some attendants' wages by several $1,000s every year.
Yeah, believe it or not, flight attendants in America do not get paid during the boarding process, which is crazy. Just think about it. You're at work, doing work, but your boss is like, nah, this is your free time. What, I only pay you when the doors are closed? That's wild. It also sucks for flight attendants on Spirit Airlines because they don't even have doors. What do? Do they work for free? How does that shit work? Because here's the thing, people, the boarding process is not easy. If anything, they should be getting paid extra for that part. You've got to deal with passengers who suddenly don't know how numbers work. Does 23 come before 24? And what number is J? And then on top of that, they have to deal with our bags that never fit. Yeah, and by the way, can I ask you, why do the bags never fit? No, honest question, why do they never, it's called an overhead bag, right? But it doesn't fit into the overhead. Why do they call it that? They shouldn't be allowed to sell it to you and call it an overhead bag when it won't fit in the overhead, because now I'm the idiot blocking the traffic, and then, like, everyone's looking at me, no one's getting paid, and I'm like, I swear, the store said it would fit in the overhead. There's none of them. They're like, you're an idiot. I'm not an idiot, it's an overhead bag, but there's no got in the overhead. That's what the FBI should be focusing on. That's the real crime. Don't sell me a bag that makes me look like an idiot. By the way, did you notice how Delta suddenly said it was going to change this rule only after they learned that flight attendants are trying to form a union? Yeah. Interesting timing. Yeah, it was like that Marjorie Taylor Greene moment. Oh, you mean that, a union? Yeah. Yeah, nothing scares these giant airlines more than unions. Like, if someone yelled bomb in an airport and someone else yelled union, they honestly wouldn't know who to tackle first. And I'm going to give these flight attendants a lot of credit, because let me tell you something, man. People fly all the time. You see these people working hard, but I didn't know that they weren't getting paid while the plane. I didn't know that. They're really patient people. If I was working for free during the whole boarding process, I would have been way less friendly than, I would have been in that airport like, hey, all right, zone one, get the hell up on the plane right now. Hurry up, I'm trying to get paid. Move, your dumb ass. Put your thing on the thing there, man. And I swear, if any of you broke ass zone 4 even trying to get in the line right now, I will have the TSA waterboard your ass. Get back, zone 4. Sit down. You know who you is. That's why I can't work in airports. All right, finally, let's talk about COVID-19. It's the only one of us that's seen Kamala Harris in like 3 months. As we all know, a little over 2 years ago, a bat in China didn't cover its mouth when it sneezed in a lab after visiting a food market, and that started a pandemic. And the world has never been the same. But now, Anthony Fauci, America's most renowned infectious disease scientist and most ready for retirement human, has come out with some news that has left people shook.
Listen to this. Dr. Anthony Fauci telling PBS News that America is out of the pandemic phase.
We are certainly right now in this country out of the pandemic phase. Namely, we don't have 900,000 new infections a day and tens and tens and tens of thousands of hospitalizations and thousands of deaths. We are at a low level right now. We're not going to eradicate this virus. If we can keep that level very low and intermittently vaccinate people, and I don't know how often that would have to be, but right now we are not in the pandemic phase in this country.
Woohoo! The pandemic phase is over, people! The pandemic phase is over. Oh my God, I'm so happy. Oh, I'm so happy. Man, oh man, I've been waiting for this moment since March of 2020. Do the balloon drop, yeah! Oh, wait, these are, oh man. They were supposed to be like fully inflated, but We blew them up in April 2020. We thought it was only going to be a few weeks, but I guess things are tough. There's just like, are there still air inside these things? There's still air inside? Yeah? Yeah, there. Oh. What is that, COVID? Anyway.